Hello everyone, Tanoshi here and welcome to the channel. Welcome to another Dragon Ball Z Dokkan battle video, and today we are going to be talking about Super Vegito Super EZA as well as Buuhan, Majin Buu Ultimate Gohan Absorb. We know Super EZAs have been amazing in the past year. We have high expectations for these guys. They had good EZAs, however the content difficulty has just increased to a level where some of these units cannot sustain the damage. They need damage reduction, they need counters, they need a lot of stats just to be able to compete. And these are nostalgic units. If you've been playing the game for quite a while, you know how these units were fun when they came out, and it's nice to have them to be able to at least compete in the meta, not to devastate every event, but at least compete. So high expectations, let's see what they do. Let's start with Buuhan, courtesy on Twitter of Minato. Minato, who doesn't know, is an YouTuber. He makes great content, guys, and he always makes the translations, especially because the global page, the global Twitter for Dokkan doesn't always post these things. So shout out to Vegito for doing that. So Super EZA in Buuhan, super attack in Unchanged, 30% chance of a super attack transforming for greater power. That's a level 10. Passive skill, attack and defense 200%, attack and defense 200% when performing a super attack. A guaranteed additional attack. So he's got 400% attack and defense in there when he's supering. He changes tech spheres to rainbow. From the 5th turn of the battle, he will change a random other than tech into INT. He's got 40% attack, 30% defense, and recover 12,000 HP per key sphere obtained. Now, does he have damage reduction though? Because sometimes these units don't have a damage reduction. Let's see. Performs a critical hit, 30% and reduce damage by 22%. Up to 66% per rainbow key sphere obtained. Now, it isn't always easy to get 3 rainbow key spheres if you don't have a rainbow changer in a team. But he's still recovering 12,000 HP, attack and defense, attack 40%, 30% defense per key sphere. So if you can get 3 rainbows and perhaps a few more key spheres, it will be good stats. It will be really good stats, but you need at least 3 rainbow spheres to get him up to 66%, can't speak, reduced damage. Then he will be good. By recovering all this 12,000 HP per key sphere, plus 15% at the end of the turn, plus that Majin Buu team, they have a lot of healers in there. Great unit. If you can handle in there, if you can save those 3 rainbow orbs perhaps to give him on slot 3. But what else does he do? Attack and defense 100% when all allies other than his character. 3 keys attack 30% when facing a super class. So if you face a super class, attack and defense 100% and everybody else gets 3 key and 30%. If you're facing an extreme, he gets attack and defense 50%. And everybody else gets 2 key and attack 20%. Not bad. Probably not a unit you're going to use in slot 1. But let's see in game how he does. Not very confident. If you can get those 3 rainbow key spheres at the end, I think he'll be able to go 66% damage reduction plus all this defense going on, plus the healing of Majin Buu Saga, and at the beginning on the passive 400% attack and defense. He might be able to hand in there. He might surprise a lot of people, but that damage reduction will be crucial. You need a rainbow change or a rainbow orb changer in the team. So that is Buuhan. AGL Vegito, again, high expectations, love this unit. Let's see what he is offering. AGL Super Vegito, and especially because the new Super Vegito might be able to link with him. They might be good linking partners. So if he reduces damage and have a good defense, it could be a great option. Let's see, because he's a counter unit. So immense damage to an enemy and raise the light attack and attack by 30% for 1 turn. That's unchanged. Passive skill, here we go. Q +2 attack and defense 300%. Q +2 might not be too necessary. He get good links. Attack and defense 150% when performing a super attack. Attack and defense 25% up to 100%, and a chance of performing a critical hit 15% with each attack received. So you want him to get attack, but he's reducing damage received by 40% and reduced damage received by normal attacks by an additional 40% and countered with tremendous power. Now, will that be worth the risk of putting this guy on slot 1 sometimes? Because he's technically reducing damage received by 80% of normal attacks and 40% of super attacks. Will that be enough with his attack and defense when performing a super attack? If you can super attack first, perhaps twice with an additional, you'll be giving yourself a 300% defense. And with each attack received, you could be rocking up another 100% defense, plus the beginning of turn of 200%. He will be able to tank quite well, I'm assuming. Guards all attacks, and review location of enemy super attacks for 2 turns when HP is 50% or below. And he still got guard. He might be able to handle slot 1. He might. I think he's gonna be quite good. Attack and defense 50% when all allies other than this character. 2 key defense 20% when facing a superclass, or similar to Buuhan. So if he's a superclass enemy, he's getting 50% attack and defense, and everybody else gets 2 key and 20% defense. And if it's an extreme class enemy, he gets 100% attack and defense, and everybody else gets 3 key, defense 30%. I think he'll be able to tank quite well. Well, let's see what the difficulty is going to be for the 10th anniversary. If it's going to increase, if it's going to remain the same. All in all, he's looking pretty good. I think he can hit 200 plus. If you have an addition with this guy, the thing is, I put most critical in this guy. Why? Because he counters, and every time a counter unit is counting, you want them to do as much damage as possible. So you want to put them in front of the attacks. He's gonna have 80% damage reduction against normals with a high defense. I think he will be quite a good tank. I think. It would be really good for him to get a super attack, an additional super attack. Because then instead of 150% attack and defense, you'll be increasing that to 300. Because now he already have a 15% chance to crit with each attack received, up to 60%. So technically you want more additionals here, because he can build up the critical part of his attack. I might need to change mine. I have mine rainbow, and I know it's mostly critical, so I might try and change him. So this is it, everyone. Buuhan is coming out, and also Super Vegito, Super EZA. I really hope these two live up to the expectations. I hope that Dokkan really does great on the units this year, especially on the anniversary. I really hope so. And these are nostalgic characters. So please, Dokkan, make it work. And I hope you did a good job. Tanoshi here. Thanks for watching the video, guys. And sayonara.